You hold still, I got you. Where are we going? Where? All right, it's gonna be hard to go. Okay, all right. So what we've got is different sets of MREs that we go through. Again, this was Swedish, right?
Correct.
Swedish. Some meat here. So this is just some chicken. They come in these little packages, and these are awesome to take out there. And a few different others. We've got this one was French, Portuguese. We have some Ukrainian. That's like a kasha. Then this is the one we're going to review today, which is the Ukrainian main warfighter meal. And all these kind of are because we end up getting stuff from everywhere. This one again being my favorite. And then different kinds of cooking devices and things like that that we go over. So going through the Ukrainian MRE. First, we have kasha, Fedorova. I don't know exactly what that says or how to say it, but it looks like some kasha with some beef and some peppers or something like that. So typically what ends up happening, you don't get the luxury of getting to cook this stuff. You don't get the luxury of being able to, bring all this stuff in. I mean, if you're going out, especially if you're on some of these newer, 10, 15 kilometer hikes, you're not going to carry all this extra weight in. You're going to carry something like this, or maybe even just some protein bars, that kind of stuff, and keep it real light and just go that route. If you do bring something like this in, it's a convenience type item. Something like this would be more likely to go in, just some meat in a packet to give you some protein, and then just some licky chewies and stuff like that. So that's the kasha. Again, we'll heat this in here. See how that goes. All right, what else in here? Oh, spork. Bread, basically essentially crackers. Imagine just dried bread. It's almost like eating croutons. Little survetka, I don't know. Do you know how to say that one?
I do not. Maybe a dressing of some sort, I imagine.
Yeah. Anyways, survetka. It's to wash your hands. Napkin. Oh, Ritz Bart. Oh, tea. Okay, we'll go through the tea there. Right out here, actually. All right, and then maybe I'll here. All right. Some crackers. Okay. Kozak crackers. Okay. All right. Got some Kozak crackers. We have some, what is this? Salt, I'm guessing.
Salt or sugar, maybe.
Sil? Yeah, salt. I don't know how you say salt. What is it? Sil? Is that right? Sil? Salt? Can't remember. All right. Sukur.
There you go. So there's your sugar.
Yep, that's sugar. All right. And then, med.
Honey.
Med is honey. Oh, delicious. All right. And then just a packing list of all the stuff and nutritional information, all that good stuff. So quite a bit here. While this is cooking, we'll go ahead and dig in some of this other stuff. All right, let's get this thing cooking. Oh my goodness, my hands are cold already. All right. At least, being in a blindage, you're not in the open with the wind and everything else and snowing and all that good stuff. So, all right. Always have a good lighter. You always want to have a good lighter. I choose this one specifically because it's like a survival lighter. It's waterproof. It's clear. It's double sealed. I can see how much fuel went in it. And it seals there and then also seals there. So it's pretty foolproof. And it actually lights stuff very well. All right. Gonna turn that on max. I like this style actually. They're more evenly radiating versus like the pocket rockets and things like that tend to have one really hot spot on it, where this kind of even heat distribution. I like it quite a bit. All right. Ooh, chilly. All right. We're not gonna use any of this. Oh, old alcohol stove. All right. Get nice and warm there. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some weight in this thing first. Oh man, normally you just eat this thing frozen. You're not gonna go through all this work unless you got a lot of time sitting in an OP, or you're at like a, pseudo QRF kind of point. In those situations, you'll take your time. You got nothing else to do but wait. And when it's a hurry up and wait scenario, you definitely want to have something to do. And cooking, making tea, making coffee, all those kinds of things. Oh, they come in clutch in situations like that, those scenarios with a hurry up and wait. And sometimes nothing happens. You're just typically getting shelled. Or you have random FPVs flying over, trying to find your position. Hey, you just got stuff blowing up, some drods coming in, that kind of stuff. Pretty situation normal. All right, if you would here, hold that side up there for me. I'll get this stuff in here. We're gonna have to close the top on it, otherwise it's not gonna cook.
Yeah.
It's just all the heat's gonna dissipate. All right. Come on, come on. I just want to get my gloves back on. Oh. Yeah, so in the blendage, we will have typically a candle, trench candle, and those trench candles will keep us pretty warm, surprisingly, in those blendage. But you have to really make sure everything's blacked out, right? Because the thermal cameras and everything like that. So if you're in one of those blendage and you have those, you just have to be really careful because it can get you killed pretty quick. Get all that fat off there. Oh, there we go.
You guys limit the amount of candles you have open, even if you guys are blacked out?
Yeah, we typically have just one going. Sometimes we'll have two. It just depends how cold it is, and then how much, how blacked out it is. Because if it's not completely blacked out, but you can hide a lot of it, then you'll go ahead and, dude, it's like freeze to death. It's like what's going to kill you first, right? So
are you guys using those for heat or for light, or a mix of both?
Actually, we don't want it for the light at all. It's nice, but we actually mainly use it for the heat. Because light signature is important as well.
Right, but I'd imagine that.
But the thermals, yeah, the thermal's worse though. Believe it or not, there's so much thermal now. That's there and apparent. Let's try that way and see how that does. But yeah, the thermal is really the killer these days, right? So you definitely want to make sure that you've got all your thermal signature, down and that kind of stuff. So you don't want a bunch of candles going, but you need something because it's like what's going to kill you now, what's going to kill you later. You don't want to die of frostbite, right? So or hypothermia, I should say. But yeah, it really comes with a lot of challenges, right? Because you're trying to stay warm, you're trying to keep all this going, and also not get blown up. So it's like survival and war mixed into one. It's hard to really place what that's like. It's like I don't even know how to describe it, man. It really feels like the end of end of days or something out there, because you're surviving at the same time. You're having to fight this war, and you don't know when the engagements are going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. If you're like an OP point and everything's chill until it's not chill, right? So you're just hanging out and everything's good, and then out of nowhere you'll have something spot on scope, because we got thermals up, checking and scanning, and like people will be sitting back, eating or hanging out, and then doing that, and then out of nowhere somebody will call over, some sighting, and then whoever's not on scope, right, or not on guard, right, is going to go out, and they're not spotting. They're going to go out and check, and they're going to see what it is with their thermal and their rifle, and if it's a target, they take it out and go from there. So yeah.
At any point, has it felt like a video game to you, or just not real?
A lot of times. Typically, the closer that I get to death, the less real it feels. Like, so the closer I am to an event where I know I'm about to die, that's whenever things feel less and less real. It's like your body just adapts to it and tries to kind of put everything to the back of your head, back of your mind, so you don't really think about it.
So something like that, would you imagine for most people that's a scary feeling, but I mean, a lot of adrenaline's running through you at that point. So do you know that you're feeling that way at that time? Like,
Yeah. So actually knowing what's going on and being aware of the situation, you actually know it. Well, I guess it depends on the person, right? So like I've noticed with myself, whenever I'm out there, like I notice what's going on. I can feel like everything. It may feel like a video game, but I'm there. I'm in it, right? Like I know what's going on. I'm aware of my surroundings. If I need to, act, I act. But I've also seen it in other people where they're just completely lost. Like you look in their eyes and they're just gone. They're not even there. They're, and well, their body's in shock, right? So they're just dealing with it the way that their body can deal with it. And there's people that freeze up and can't move, and right, all kinds of things happen whenever you get that close to death and there's that many bombs and stuff coming in or whatever's tank rolling in on your position or whatever. Because we've even had bad situations where tanks were, in our AO, and it's not fun. When you start hearing those things shooting off in the tank rounds, they are scary because it's like bang, zip, bow. Like it hits so fast, right? It's so fast. Where the positive of a mortar or artillery round, which I think they actually sound kind of cool, which is messed up. But
cool, they're just frightening.
They're very frightening, but they sound so cool.
They do. You hear that little.
Yeah, it's so impressive. It's just like it's almost like nostalgic. It's so weird. It's like being in a movie that you don't want to be in, but it's fun to watch.
That was when we were east. I'm in the vehicle and I hear that, and that's when that adrenaline kicked in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's artillery.
Yeah, as soon as you hear the whiz, that's boom. Yeah, so that it's pretty cool, man. It's cool, but at the same point in time, it's frightening, and there's just like so many different mixed emotions in situations like that. It's unreal, very unreal.
Ended up just heating some on the stove.
All right, that works. Okay, so we're gonna doll this. We're gonna doll this this tea up a bit. And normally with this med, it's very thick. It's not like the honey that we have in the U.S. It almost feels like honey mixed with wax, the beeswax, the honeycomb. But really, the best way to do it is just let it heat in your pocket first, and or keep it next to your body, or keep it in your hand, and knead it around. But if for some reason you can't, you can always put it in the water and then let it heat up and hope that the packet doesn't, a lot of the dyes don't get in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Much better. Much better. Yeah, now it's coming out. Just need to be a little bit warmer. Surprised that water's not boiling yet. Guess I don't have this thing on full blast, but all right. There we go. I don't think we need any sugar on that, so we'll call that good there. Just get this thing stirred up a little bit. All right, dude, I think that's hot enough, honestly. I guess I smell it. This is going wild right now. Oh, you know what? I don't want to burn it. I'll take this off. Oh, yeah, it's a boil. So leave that there. We'll put this back on. I throw a little bit of water in that thing. Sometimes they're just a little too dry. Oh. That's a sin, dude, spilling water like that out there. But good thing is we're nice and safe here. All right, let's see. Don't burn my face off. So this is that, what tea is this? Oh, is that,
in the bag.
Yeah. I saw it earlier. Dude.
Do you always put the honey in your tea?
Oh, always, dude. Honey's great, man. I'll do that. If they have honey, these Ukrainian MREs do, they have that med, I'll do that before I do the sugar. But I will keep the sugar packets.
It's like cane sugar, right?
This is just regular old sugar, man, yeah. But the good thing about this is sukur. What I do like about it is I'll take this, I'll keep it, if I ever get like a little, like you'll get like, gas and you're just out of juice, and I'll have like this or like a Snickers. I almost always have a Snickers. Yeah, I might run out, but if I run out, I have stuff like this in my pack, dude, and I'll just open it up and I'll just put it in my mouth and I'll just let it dissolve. I'll drink a little bit of water. So it's just, it's just a little boost, a little bit to get you going.
The whole pack or just a little bit?
No, dude, I'll do the whole pack. I'll do the whole pack. Dude, this tea is awesome. Wow, dude, what a high quality tea. Seriously, try that. We'll probably drink from the other side. Oh, and sharing stuff all the time. So if you're like afraid of drinking from the same cup or the same bottle or anything like that, dude, then good, right?
I'm not a tea person, but this is,
I know, it's good tea, right?
Very delicious.
Yeah, that's really good tea. That's a very high quality tea. Thank you, Ukraine, for the Ukrainian government for giving some high quality tea in the MREs. But yeah, so like sharing, I've always been kind of a germaphobe my whole life, right? So for me, like drinking from the same bottle and stuff like that, it's like I'm just not the kind of person to do that. But when it comes to war, right, and combat, it doesn't matter. You just do whatever you have to. Like it's the least of your concerns, especially when there's dead bodies around and you can smell the rotting flesh and the burning bodies and all these things and the munitions and all this stuff, right? All these horrible smells, right? And yeah, that's sharing of food and spoons and everything else, the least of your concern. Like I can remember times when it was like we had one spoon, it was like lick the spoon and like here you go, or you're gonna eat it from the bag, right? Like that's what you do. So it's very very normal to share everything out there in the trench, including maybe even some STDs. I don't know, depends what you do. Not me.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
Not me. Maybe. Oh. All right, now it's going. Oh, no, I put too much water. That's okay, though. That's okay. That stuff will steam right off there once this gets going. I'm going to turn this bad boy on, like, ultra high now that I got this going like this. I'll leave a spot in the center for the water. Alrighty, let's get this over just a little bit.
Definitely got to bring back some of those.
Nope, that's not going anywhere. It's completely frozen.
Cans of pork.
Those pork cans? Yeah, they're awesome.
Dude.
Alright, now we're just waiting. Waiting. There you go. You can drink the rest of that. I can't drink it. It's got caffeine. Look.
What am I looking at?
The steam.
Oh yeah, I see the same.
Surprisingly, has still a small amount of heat to it. Are you going to drink that tea or no?
Yeah, drink it. Okay. Do you want some?
No, I'd say if you weren't going to drink it, I was going to fucking throw it out and pour my hot chocolate in there and fucking heat up my hot chocolate. But no, enjoy the tea. It's very, very good tea. My toes are pretty fucking cold right now.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah,
my toes are like next level cold. Oh, it still needs more. Let me try it with it. No, pretty fucking hot. That's pretty fucking delicious. Okay, so it's been cooking for about 3.5 hours now. It's stewed quite well. Oh my goodness! But it is ready to eat. So it's basically chow time, and we are going to just eat this right off. You have your spoon?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna eat this right off of here. Just be careful not to knock it off here. Just want to keep it warm, because otherwise in this pan it'll get like. See if you can see that. It smells amazing. We added some water so it'll cook more efficiently, and if you add a little bit of water, it just turns it into a soup anyway. And if you got the time, I mean, who cares? It just makes it a little bit runny. But I mean, honestly, if it were really, like it is right now, cold, and I was really out, in a position somewhere, well, I guess it wouldn't be in a position. I mean, let's be honest. Stuff like this, with a cooker like this, you'd have to be in a really chill position, like a really chill position, not really too close. Like you're in position waiting a QRF or something like that, or a CADSVAC kind of, or a stabilization point, something like that. But you're not going to be, right in it. And who knows? I mean, I've been in places where you're very close to zero line, and it's pretty chill. You're just getting shit on a lot. So it depends. I've seen everything from nice hooches with we even had one that had one of those fire, stoves or whatever, like a wood stove, but you put just like anything to burn in there, and it went out of a smokestack. We got shit on a lot there, so probably because we had a big thermal signature, but it was very cold, and it was like, well, what's going to kill you first? And it was actually a pretty good blindage. It was very, very fortified, and we even built this like kind of tunnel down into the like the back corner, so like it went even lower. But I always just called it like the buried alive spot, because it's like it's going to collapse the rest, and now you're just going to be buried alive. So we actually had a shovel in there, so it's something like if you got stuck, you could try to not die in that manner. But anyways, but let's be honest, most of the time, these MREs, what they're for, it's not for the zero line stuff and on mission, stuff when you're like really out there doing stuff, right? When you're really out there getting stuff done, dude, you got Snickers in your pocket, you got power bars, you got packs of sugars and licky chewies,
sea biscuits.
Sea biscuits, whatever. You just got stuff to get you through, you don't have stuff like this. This is really for, again, if you get some really cool like OP spot or something like that, that's really chill with a lot of stuff, fantastic. But really this is like, you got a bunch of soldiers, they're back at a base, or they're out doing a training day activity or something like that, where we don't have the ability to go out there and bring them food while they're in a big training exercise or something like that. We send these out there with them. They can eat them, they can enjoy them, right? And they can have a nice meal or whatever. And then people bring stuff like this, and it'll be a nice day, nice meal. All right, so let's do this the right way. We got some crackers. We're going to pop these bad boys open. All right.
Dump this out, then you can heat up your cocoa.
All right. 2 for you, 2 for me, and then crackers. Whatever you choose. Yeah, you're gonna have to reach over and just kind of like grab crackers and cleave. Cleave is bread, so crackers and cleave. We'll go from there.
Put 2 of each in that pan and bring it over here, so I don't have to reach over, knock anything over.
Bring the pan?
That lid?
Oh no, dude, it'll dry off in like 2 seconds. I guess if you want to have your own, right?
I'm just talking about in the pan, the bread and the crackers.
Oh, got you.
No. It's not like it's gonna get any harder.
I'm tracking. There you go. All right, so we'll lower this down a little simmer. There we go. All right, I got a nice little simmer going there. All right, dude, just don't hit this. I don't want to spill it everywhere, but
That would suck.
this is just, oh, well, it went out. It's okay, it's fine. I think it's plenty hot, man. It's plenty hot. All right, let's try this stuff. Grab your spoon. Let's dig in. Oh my God.
The bread, you might have to like soak it in.
I actually never eat the bread. Like typically what I'll do with this is I'll just throw it in and I'll like let it soak in and let it soak up all the juice.
It's perfect considering you poured more water in.
It's almost like a thickening agent, and that's cool. Like, but like this, like, bro, you're gonna be, if you just eat this like this every meal, you're gonna have no teeth by the end of your deployment, and yeah, you're gonna end up being like a casualty. You end up breaking your teeth out, and you have to get expelled out of there, Kazakh. All right, I will say, it's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
That's
No,
not bad
you
bread.
just need to let it soak.
No, you gotta let it soak. The only time normally those get thrown away, or I'll throw them in the meal.
Typical MRE crackers, they're pretty tasty.
Yeah, but so for me, they always taste like these aren't bad, but it's like, have you ever had like a really stale cracker, like a really old cracker, not like even beyond stale? I'm talking like 5, 6 years old, 7 years old, like where it's really just old. It almost tastes like a cardboard or something, like
paper.
Like paper. Yeah. Oh, this is not there yet, but it was close.
Honestly, I don't mind the taste.
It's not bad, but the bread's way better. The bread's way better. The crouton. Got way better. All day and night. All right, let's get some of this. You want here? I'll pour you some in your deal here. Bring it on over. Let's pour it right on top.
Yeah, sure.
All right. There you go, man.
See what this bad boy's about.
Poured. I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
So I've actually never had this one before, this exact MRE. I had the older green style Ukrainian MREs, which I'll tell you were not that amazing. They were definitely nothing to write home about. They were okay at best. You'd rather just have a Snickers.
That's delicious, dude.
Oh wow, dude, that's really good. That's actually really good. That's
a stew right there.
Now I don't know how long this will store, right? So like the US MREs, the whole point is like they store for a really long time. They're supposed to be really good for that, blah blah blah, right? Where this is like, wow, this actually tastes better than a US MRE. The actual flavor itself tastes better than the US MRE. However, this may only be good for like, you know, a 2-year shelf life or something, where US MRE, I've eaten some that were like, I don't know, they had to have been over 10, 15 years old.
Trying to do this without taking off my
So it's got, it almost, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like it's got a roux, you know, like a Louisiana roux, right? Kind of has a flavor like a Cajun roux, you know what I mean? Like a andouille, like a jambalaya kind of, you know, thing going.
That's what I was smelling when it was warming up earlier, and as I tasted it,
that's it, right? It's got that flavor to it. I like my food really hot.
It does have that.
It does, right? It has that like Louisiana. It has like a Louisiana kind of roux flavor to it. Again, like a jambalaya,
it
like
does.
A jambalaya kind of flavor to it. What's the other thing? Not jambalaya. The other gumbo. Gumbo. That's it. It's got that. It tastes like it has a gumbo roux to it. It's really good. That is actually better than I think almost every US MRE I think I've ever had. Wow.
There's chicken pieces in there as well.
This is so much better than the ones before, man. Like the MREs that the Ukraine had before. Like they did such an amazing job making this. But again, it doesn't. I don't taste like all the chemicals. Like, you know, US MRE, everyone has like that lingering flavor to it. It has this like,
especially the meat.
Yeah, like a stabilizing kind of flavor to it, right? Like this chemical. You don't know what it is, but you really don't care because you're hungry, you know, flavor to it.
Eat past it.
I'm kind of just used to it, but this here, it actually has like, it doesn't have any flavor like that. It's just really good, the perfect amount of seasoning. Like this is actually a good dish. Like I would
tastes like a natural dish that you would make in your house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
not preserved or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would make this at home. Like I would eat this and make this at home. This is really good. These are so much better than the green MREs.
Yeah, there's no lingering taste of anything.
Yeah, so the green MREs, like those, which I've eaten quite a few of those. They're older. I don't even think they're in circulation anymore. But I'd add those meat packets to them just to make it more palatable, you know? Oh, dude. Dude, this is so good. I think I'm hungry too, but this is really, really good.
That was very tasty.
Dude, and the chunks of meat in there are massive.
That's what I'm saying. I think there's two different meats in here. It almost seems like.
I don't know, but it's like the chunks of meat are massive. Like it's actually like big chunks of really delicious meat.
It looks like some shredded roast, and then that looks like meat right there as well.
Yeah, there's like big chunks of meat in here. Like these are smaller chunks, but I'll show you. Like you get like these really like healthy sized chunks of meat. Dude, and you can tell it's like really good meat, like not processed or anything. It's very natural, honestly. Like you said, like something you make at your house. Oh my God. Okay, dude, I was hungry. There's a hunger factor to this. I was pretty hungry. I don't think I really ate much all day, so this is actually, it's got 2 points extra for the hunger factor. Now, as far as MREs go, I would actually, like if there was a 0 to 10 scale, dude, I would honestly have to put this for main entree, for the main meal, I would have to put this at probably, I mean, if 10's the highest ranking, you know, 0 to 10.
It'd be up there.
Dude, it'd have to be a 10 for like, and I'm talking for MRE meals.
Taste? Or are you talking about the whole MRE or just the main meal?
No, just this, just the entree. The entree's a 10. Man, the entree's a 10.
100%.
But now
it is lacking in some departments of the whole MRE, but.
Yeah, so the whole MRE, right, like you break it down into like drinks, right, because beverages, and then your accessory packs, and then your extras, right, your sides. And this one was lacking in all of those departments except for the drink was pretty good. The tea was delicious. The med was delicious, like the honey. Like that was a really, really good tea, like a really, really solid, delicious tea. So I'd say that's a win. The drink side, it's pretty high on the scale. The entree has got to be, it really is, it has to be one of the best entrees I've ever had. It just tastes like a really good a really good meal. And then as far as the accessories go, the accessory pack and then the
It's
sides,
not cold fast.
it's like not good. Dude, that's fine. Oh. So I threw it back on the heat. Okay, so this video isn't 1,000 hours long. Thanks so much for watching, and next time we're gonna do another MRE. Like, I'm kind of on that kick right now. I've got a bunch of MREs laying around, so I want to eat. I do want to eat them. I do enjoy eating them, but I also don't want to like waste that, right? Because it's like a little time capsule of what we have, and then you get to see the variety of MREs that are available in Ukraine, right? It's a very unique war, right? You don't just get the stuff that comes from your military. You're getting stuff from all over the world. You're getting MREs from everywhere. I mean, we're getting care package from the U.S. We get U.S. MREs. We get MREs for all over the world. Really blows you away. So you don't know what you're going to be eating from one week to the next, and sometimes from one day to the next. So, and sometimes you may not have a lot to eat, right? Because you have a lot of things going on and you're moving, and you just have to take some Licky Chewies and a Snickers bar. So anyways, thanks for watching. Take care.